Thank you. Thank you, Bryn. Wow. What I see is a sea of people. The movers and shakers of Rotary. You are the movers and I am shaker. Are you excited? Unbelievable that we are here. Welcome to Houston for the 113th Rotary International Convention, where we will discover new horizons. I'm so pleased that you've joined us for the first face-to-face Rotary Convention in 3 years. So the first thing is enjoy the convention. Meet old friends, make new ones, and that too in person. This convention will be our opportunity to hear outstanding speakers from around the world. We just heard one of them, the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. And even as we discuss the future of our wonderful organization, it will also be an opportunity for us to look back at the achievements of this year. As I look back at the year behind, 1,000 visuals flash upon the inward eye. What a year it has been for Rotary. You, my dear change makers, have lived up to the highest aspirations of grow more, do more. We have grown like we haven't in many years, and that despite the pandemic. Rotary members adapting to each one, bring one, and grow Rotary have added a net of 45,000 members, resulting in a hard stop to the decline in membership after many years. I compliment the thousands of Rotarians and hundreds of change-maker governors for believing in each one, bring one. Our growth has been especially strong in India. Each one, bring one has really worked wonders in India. In just 1 year, the governors there have ensured addition of 20,000 net members, of which 75% have come only out of each one, bring one. This growth in 1 year has been equal to that in 5 years normally. Korea and the African continent too have done extremely well, along with other parts of the world. The story of growth in Kosovo and Albania is truly remarkable. I'm confident that if we keep the focus there, our membership will grow across the world. The Rotaractors too did rise up to the challenge of increasing membership. Grow more has led us to do more. My heart filled with joy each time you showed your belief in serve to change lives. Through all the meaningful work that you, my dear fellow Rotarians, have done in all the areas of focus. Around the world, we educated the illiterate, brought water to parched villages, and brought sanity to the sanitation facilities in different communities. We healed the sick and worked for the environment, all leading to peace in individual minds, individual persons, communities, and in the world itself. While Rotary excels in positive peace through its service activities, we also took a stand for peace, expressing solidarity with the people of Ukraine. You, my dear fellow Rotarians, have donated millions of dollars to help the displaced Ukrainians. Rotarians in the nearing countries have opened their hearts and their homes. Rashi and I personally visited Poland to meet the displaced people. And we saw from close quarters how Rotarians were caring for them. Seeing, my friends, was believing. It was a heart-touching moment listening to the story of Olga, who had to flee with her children, leaving her husband behind to fight for her country. And Olga was not the only lady. There were so many of them. Of the other innumerable shining examples of service, one was in Korea, where we were amazed at the hands-on service by the Rotarians to preserve planet Earth. 20 divers, including 10 Rotarians and Rotractors. I still remember some of the names: Jeong, Lee, Chu, Kim, Kwak, Choi, Nam, and there were others. They kept diving into the sea again and again and again for 24 hours to take out 40 tons of debris out of the sea to preserve our planet. Friends, this was truly service above self. It was also overwhelming to see the thousands of heart surgeries for children and tens of state-of-the-art mobile clinics getting started. The multitude of dialysis centers, blood banks, eye hospitals, health camps ensured prevention of disease, as well as child and maternal health. The work of eradicating malaria from Zambia continues in full swing. The program will impact tens of thousands of people in that country. Rotary is taking big strides in basic education and literacy. During the pandemic, through the e-learning program, we brought education to the homes of millions of children in India and elsewhere. The WASH program in Honduras and Belize, etc., is helping children, especially girls, to be in school, creating huge impact by changing their lives. One example of our organization's full potential is our Empowering Girls initiative. Rotary, my friends, has the power to lead the charge for gender equality, and that charge has begun. There is no country in the world where the status of the girls couldn't be improved. I strongly believe that girls are half the humanity and they should have half the opportunity. Every country that Rashi and I visited, we were greeted by hundreds of girls whose lives had started to change because of the initiatives of Empowering Girls. The menstrual hygiene management program is such a huge success in Africa and Asia. The menstrual hygiene program is helping girls understand hygiene and health. It is helping them start enterprises of making sanitary pads made by the girls for the girls. In India, my own district and my club, Calcutta Mahanagar, has taken up training girls in self-defense, thus empowering them with the ability to fend off attacks and advances towards them. In fact, the impact was better understood when the Calcutta police decided to recruit some of these girls in their own force. And then on 8th March, during the International Women's Day, the Egyptian Rotarians displayed Empowering Girls projects that left a lump in our throats. I met Marina Darwish Harbi, who's just 21 years old, but is blind since she was very young. But the Rotarians there have ensured that she and other such challenged girls were skilled enough to be able to earn for themselves. Friends, to me, this was empowerment of girls at its best. In India, during the presidential conference in Hyderabad, what I saw was literally a sea of service. I felt humbled and blessed to inaugurate the project. One single project touched different areas of focus with the overarching theme of empowering girls. The sight was stunning. 500 girls getting bicycles to have safety in traveling to and from school. 500 others got sewing machines and training that would empower them to enhance their ability to earn. "500 benches for schoolgirls," which meant that 1,500 girls would now not have to sit on the floor in schools. To protect their health and hygiene, 100 hand-washing stations were given to girls. As I interacted with these girls, I felt blessed to be able to serve, to change lives. And friends, the breaking news is that Miss Piali Boshak, a teacher from my own city, sponsored by Rotarians in India, reached the highest point in the world, the Mount Everest, to send out a message to the entire world that Rotary is working for empowering girls. Friends, each time I was in a new Rotary event, Rotarians would come with pride in their eyes to tell how they were empowering girls. Friends, the flame of empowering girls that we could light up has become a shining torch by your efforts. And it will shine brighter as the torch passes on to an extremely empowered girl herself, the incoming president, Jennifer Jones. Thank you, Jennifer, for agreeing to carry on this initiative. To take a leap forward in this program this year, on the Rotary Day at United Nations, at an excellent event, we formed a new partnership with UNICEF that will lead community-based efforts to empower girls everywhere. Friends, when Rotary takes on big challenges, we have a big impact, and it is paying off. We are closest today to eradicating polio than ever before. Each time I speak about polio around the world, I get goosebumps. Polio eradication is not just a miracle in public-private partnership of a humongous effort over 3 decades to save millions of lives. It is, in fact, a shining example of bringing peace in this world. I feel Rotarians are the harbingers of peace in this world. Through the polio program, we have as good as averted a world war. The casualties in the First World War were roughly 20 million. The lives saved out of the polio program is 19 million. What better example of bringing positive peace in this world? Challenges do remain, but we have a strategy in place that is working, and we need your help to take us to the finish line. We took on the great challenge of protecting the environment in our new area of focus. And shortly thereafter, I was invited to participate in COP26, the Global Climate Change Summit that brought nearly 100 heads of states and governments under a roof to save the environment. This was Rotary's first time to participate at this Global Climate Change Conference. The roundtable discussion that I co-led with Baroness Patricia Scotland, the Secretary General of Commonwealth, focused on the critical role that mangroves play in mitigating and adapting to climate change. We agreed to a specific action at the meeting itself, as I strongly believe that any such meeting should lead to action. The need for us to fight climate change is great and immediate. So Rotary is now poised to work in more than 10 countries on mangroves. This is important work ahead that will protect the planet. And I'm happy to tell you, friends, of these 10 countries, we have already submitted global grants for 5 projects in 5 different countries. We could accomplish so much this year, and all because of the efforts of each of you, my dear fellow Rotarians. The 7 presidential conferences brought the desired results. Thousands of Rotarians have been inspired to do more in the areas of focus. They showcased the best Rotary projects around the world and also laid the path for future initiatives. I also want to thank Rotarians and Rotaractors for their outstanding effort in promoting the Rotary Days of Service. In addition to our membership growth and empowering girls initiative, what I am most proud of are the interactions Rashi and I had around the world at the highest level of different governments. We were able this year to showcase Rotary's commitment to serve to change lives to world leaders. As we moved from country to country, we met more than 30 presidents and prime ministers of different countries. And with each of them, I could discuss the partnership of Rotary with their government, which they welcomed wholeheartedly. My gift to the President of Uganda was that Rotary will be happy to do 100 heart surgeries for children from Uganda. We have kept our part of the promise. Friends, we have kept our part of the promise, and the first 28 of these heart surgeries for children have already been completed in Mumbai. District 3030 in India is ready and committed to do 50 heart surgeries for children from Seychelles. Around the world, we are ready to do programs and projects in different parts wherever we have made the commitments. We have committed to work on education, heart surgeries, capacity building for nursing, setting up eye hospitals, dialysis centers, etc., in different countries all over the world. Every one of our commitment will be fulfilled. And friends, we will be able to work with more than 30 governments around the world. And this surely will raise the bar of Rotary service and Rotary image. Friends, we are truly blessed that because of Rotary, we have the opportunity to change lives. The more deeply I think of Rotary and the work that Rotary members do, the stronger is my belief that we are doing God's work on earth. As I close, let me tell you the story of Abu bin Adam. Abu bin Adam was sleeping and he saw a dream. In the dream, he saw an angel writing something. He asked the angel, "Angel, what are you writing?" The angel said, "I'm writing the names of people who love God." Abu asked, "Is my name there?" The angel said, "No, sorry, your name is not there." Abu said, "But why? I've always helped the people. I've made the lame to walk, the blind to see. I'm doing God's work on earth." But the angel vanished. The next day, again, Abu was sleeping. Again, he saw the same angel in the dream. And again, he asked the same question, "Angel, what do you write today?" The angel said, "Abu, today I'm writing the names of people who God loves because they are doing God's work on earth. And I'm happy to see that your name, Abu, is right at the top." Friends, what was Abu doing? Making the lame to walk. blind to see, healing the sick. Is it not what each and every one of us does? We indeed are blessed that we are doing God's work on earth. Rotarians are the link to the Creator. If you think of the hundreds of hospitals we build, the thousands of schools we support, the efforts in WASH or even in protecting the environment, we touch lives of millions. Friends, we are truly blessed to be able to change lives. The biggest gift we are given is to change a life, to make a difference in the circle of life, to reach out with our hand, heart, and soul. So the magic will begin to happen as the wheel begins to roll. Let's keep turning the wheel together so all humanity thrives. We have the power and the magic to serve, to change lives. Thank you. Namaste.